Hi, it's Jehovah's Laws, world's greatest and brightest commandment speaker. Happy Sabbath Day. Here's another holy commandment challenge for this world that does not keep God's commandments. Take this test in your church if you don't believe me. When you go to church on Sunday, which is the wrong day, ask your pastor, you're our church leader, do you know God's commandments? Can you recite them? And he'll go, oh, if I had more time, I imagine I could. And then tell him, well, how much time do you need? You had your entire life up to now. And now you're in his church speaking for him, so shouldn't you be teaching them his law in his church? It's not your church, it's his church. You're speaking for him, not for yourself. So quit hogging the stage and speak for him. That's kind of funny, but it's true. It's true. They like to be seen, making long prayers, repetitious prayers, and they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him. Pray ye therefore in this manner, Our Father, you know how it goes, the daily bread prayer. Well, on this Sabbath, wouldn't it be nice to learn the whole commandments? Not just no other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain, remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother, no kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. But let's learn the holy version on the holy day, the Sabbath day, the seventh day. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. How can you bless the Sabbath day if you're not keeping the Sabbath day? All he asked you to do was to rest. That was not just for you though, it was for your livestock, for your guests, your strangers within thy gates, for everyone. Just think, you would have been more refreshed resting in the evening than these foolish people these days who rest in the daytime. When the sun's out, in the heat of the day, they're trying to go to sleep. I couldn't sleep earlier. I'm going to try to go to sleep now when it's hot. Come on! Use your brain, people. When did cavemen go to sleep? Did they have a candle with them? When the sun went down, they went to sleep when it was cool. When the sun came up, they hunted and did whatever. When the sun went down, oh, me no see. Me go sleep. Me smart. Why don't you be equally smart as the caveman and start worshiping the Sabbath for what it was meant to be, a day of rest? You don't rest when you don't say, oh, the sun's up, time to go to sleep. Well, yes you do, don't you? Because you have some strange hours that are in total opposition to what God had planned for you to rest in the evening, patterned after the days of creation. And the evening and morning were the first day, and all the way up to the 6th day, and on the 7th day he rested. Or and rested the 7th day. That's an exact translation of the King James, page 111, King James. You know what King James is? He was the king who had the Bible translated from Hebrew. So this is the next best thing from Hebrew. Since you don't know Hebrew, it's in King James form. So get a King James Bible. Not American Standard. They changed the meaning of some of those words. For instance, when some people are talking laws, they're talking garments. There's two different things. Blessed are they that keepeth his commandments, and the other one says, blessed are they that keepeth their garments clean. Well, come on. That's a little bit far off base for me. I would have to go with the King James. So anyway, are you teaching God's law in your churches? What are God's law? God only wrote 10 of them. They're His 10 commandments, of course. So are you teaching His 10 commandments in your churches? Every time you hold church, are you teaching His 10 commandments? What could possibly be more important than His 10 commandments? His law. Are you teaching something that's taking the place of His law? Well, if you're not teaching His commandments, you obviously are. So what is more important than His commandments? Your family? No. If you start thinking that, He'll kill your family, and then you won't have a family, and then you'll come worship Him. You say, God, why did you do that? Because I was jealous. Well, I'm a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers. That was iniquity. So let's not practice that anymore, huh? Let's keep God number one so He doesn't get jealous and remove things. And here is the Holy Version from Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26, word for word, page 111, King James Version, the 10 Commandments. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not alone guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor, and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, the manservant, nor the maidservant, nor the cattle, nor the stranger that is wedded in thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed the far off, and they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But did thou not speak with us, lest we die? And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near into the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make unto me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon the burnt offerings, the thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it, neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. There it is, folks. That's what the 10 Commandments sounds like. They're the greatest words ever written and spoken, and they're the only words spoken and written by God at the same time on Mount Sinai in Saudi Arabia 3,500 years ago. And I know them. And I challenge the world to know them.